Bon, Booby, you're playing White Knight.
White Knight.
Oh God.
Dreams of pleasure.
We should probably turn
my mind.
Vision, dreams of passion going through my mind.
And all the while I think of you.
John.
Play.
Man, that song was something like a phenomenon. Am I right?
Baby, it was. All right.
So let's mess with some piano keys real quick.
Oh, see, they're like BioShock was just doing notes. We're gonna do whole fucking chords. It brought up another goddamn.
Can you play the Moonlit Sonata? Anyways.
Let's see. No. All right. This is White Knight. That's what we're playing.
Can we get some context of what this is?
It's a horror game.
It's a horror game?
It's a horror game.
Oh.
White Knight.
Horror.
Horror. Yeah. Missed it.
Horror.
Missed a syllable.
Oreos.
Oreos, oh
cookies.
yeah.
Oreo cookies with cream-filled center. Ew.
Helix?
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
Oh yeah, very.
Right.
Anyway.
Alright, so we've stared at the screen long enough. Let's hit a button. Nothing happened. Oh, the game's loading.
Yeah, just give it a second.
Nice.
Don't you love it when you see something like this where the reflection itself rotates as though the light in the room is rotating?
Because it is.
Speaking of which.
Oh, yeah,
get it all
it's
nice
a
and
horror
dark in
game.
here.
Let's get some
Spooky
spookiness
game.
going on.
Let's get some
Spooky, scary. Spooky. Wait, did I?
I'm
Yeah, never
supposed to be
Some nights are
scared.
just pitch black. Without
With Vin
stars
Diesel.
and without sleep.
I know those,
Dirty
buddy.
nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in
In band
1938.
camp?
1938. Isn't that when Serial was made?
The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping
I don't know.
America.
No, it's not.
Misery,
I'm pretty sure it was earlier than that.
despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard.
Times were as hard as
And
mine.
the bar was
Oh,
about to close. As
Well,
far as I was concerned.
It's closing
This was just an
time.
intoxicated day drawing to an end.
I had no right to do that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
If only I knew.
if only I knew. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, by the way, it's a highly stylized game, Joe.
It reminds me of
13.
well, that, and then also what was it? Mad World.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah. Was 13 like this? I'm trying to remember now.
13
Was 13 the game with Duchovny?
I think so. It's the one that's has more color palettes to make it look kind of like a neo-noir, or not neo-noir. Just stylized more like a comic book, and then every time you kill somebody, it has like the panels with like blam and
He's walking toward you to smack you in the face. Oh.
This giant
That's a
cookie
I
in
guess
the
it's
air.
a room reference. You had to be in the room. Just research that. I'd like to know.
had to be in the room.
Had to be in the room.
I
like
got a little bit
swimming
of vibration in my controller.
Are they good vibrations?
Yeah, I can take them or leave them.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to buy a car like that just to have it.
So you just keep it and let
Just
it rock.
keep it and just keep it and drive it around once in a while. And put
So
on
like a car.
Show it off, you know.
oh wow, you're actually controlling it.
Yeah, this is the credit sequence.
You go
The game's
faster.
over. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, we'll see you next time on Couch Beers.
No, don't do that.
And yeah, I can kind of control it. I can pretend to be British.
Why do they all sound like gangsters?
Go over here. Ooh.
Ronan Hoyfick.
Well,
What?
It's just okay. Axel Critton,
Well, because you got
Mary Marie,
Boston, 5 miles.
Irene
I was gonna
Bernal.
say, why do the people in a Boston themed game from the 1930s sound like they're from the 1930s?
Brennan. He makes his victims into bread. You catch me?
They were the
Oh, I can
quickest
go
fence
faster.
builders I've ever seen in my life.
Zachary Miskin. Zachary the Madman Miskin.
They're doing really good work up ahead.
It's a hard game to talk about because it just looks so nice.
It looks very. If anybody was to make a Sin City video game, it would have to be in this style.
Well,
We can all agree, right?
Bridge.
I'm
Nothing bad ever happens in
guaranteeing
these.
you they were highly influenced by Frank Miller's work. Silent Hill! I mean, White Knight!
I mean,
White Knight! Now, my first thought was Beetlejuice. Go over a bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Something happens.
Have the dog hanging there. And
The shock was still echoing in my bones as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead?
did I leave the
I
iron
couldn't
on?
remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head.
Did I hide the body
I didn't
well?
run her over. I hope she's still alive.
I mean, I hope she's still.
So I can finish the job.
No, officer, I don't know where this dead girl was
Terrible
buried.
pain on my side.
We never said she was dead. I mean, oh no, that poor girl.
Where am I?
Who am I?
What am I?
Well, we've covered it all.
Oh, I'm in my car. That makes sense, considering I was in my car.
Does he blink?
Yeah.
Ugh, man. Wearing off.
Where'd all my pigment go?
Send nudes.
Is,
No.
Is that, is that Morse code?
Okay, we're establishing that he's just getting out of a car after an accident.
Despite the pain.
I don't know if I
You
can
see,
do that
I
in all
finished
this
I
pain.
finished that story.
Yeah, I can do it.
We see that he's getting out of his car despite the pain. I could examine the place using A button.
I don't know what that means, but I'll do
Which
it anyway.
button? Oh, the A button.
Girl
Think
in
I'll
the
order a
road.
tab.
The impact. I couldn't find her body.
What is that a tree stump?
I had time to see that she was a girl in a split second, but I couldn't see that she was translucent. That evaded me completely.
Not only that. I got nothing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Here we go.
Just roll into it. Roll
The
into it.
box seemed to be connected to the electric lighting of the street.
Let's go to the gate.
Walk all gimpy.
I can look
So
at it.
how? No body, no blood. Where did the girl disappear? So what kind of horror game are we talking about here? Like, is it more of jump scares or
News of the day.
From what I've played, it's just a it's just a cool
Film
game.
noir suspense thriller.
It's just creepy.
Have I killed her? Who was that girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind. But I was wounded, and I needed help. So he saw her desperate stare, but still didn't see that she was fucking 50% opacity?
I don't know, man. Everything's black and white in this friggin' world.
Details, man. Vesper Manor. Didn't ring a bell. My head was empty and painful.
Painfully empty.
What did I just say?
Emptiness is painful.
I tried to open the gate. Must have been locked somehow. I'm
I
assuming
see.
with a lock of some kind.
It would appear that my superhuman strength is not working today.
What are all these little ants all over the bars? Oh. Oh, I was just stupid.
Finally, it's working.
Anybody? Oh, I'm not inside yet.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession.
What is
Was I
he
about to die?
scattering them like a bunch of what did he say?
Dead birds.
It,
He could have
Dead birds
really
don't
said
scatter.
anything.
dead birds don't scatter. They stay
Dead birds stay right where they are.
The arm came from a marble structure. What? Oh, there's a arm. Okay.
All right, so this is a puzzle game. So
It was marble, like a moving train down a track.
What?
I've already lost his associations with stuff. So I don't get it.
I wonder how his clients must feel every time when they go and knock on his door and try to talk to him. Sir, I need you to investigate this thing. Sure, I'm all over it. Like giraffe and...
No, what was the thing that, that
bet
one
your
time,
ass.
Bond? It's like they ran towards each other, like two trains, one heading north at 40 miles per hour.
now but they had never met, much like two hummingbirds who also had never met.
B. Norman. This name coming from nowhere.
Abby Normal.
It didn't come from nowhere. It came from the friggin' cross right there.
Henry Vesper, a relative of the landlord.
I know this.
Does it say that on the tombstone?
This bucket
had no been used for a long time.
Okay, so
A
I'm thinking at this part of the fucking development process, the writer was on vacation.
I just limp my way over to this statue now.
The sand, it was coarse.
Like sand.
It was a relative up to the estate.
Wait, no, if we use the bird thing, the sand, it was coarse. Like
The
a
statue
stone.
is not erotic at all.
That was smooth.
White
You
and
stumbled
hostile.
me, John. It's okay, though. I forgive you.
I am on.
So there was a naked statue, too.
I thought I could look at that. Oh, I can.
I wonder if I could take a piss here. The statue had been moved recently.
Now, see, that's something he could tell.
Yes.
Okay. Vacation's over.
That's something relevant.
Ooh, let's get back over here.
That ass.
Resident Evil. Okay.
You think he's gonna punch? Oh. That's cool. That's a cool little mechanic.
I'm like, where is it? Where'd it go?
That's a cool little mechanic. Anything that's not in the light will not be shown, and then you have to make
Doesn't
sure.
exist in his.
Yeah.
I was about to
Peripheral
investigate
vision.
a sanctuary.
So this is
It
really
opened
just the
door
story
to
of
a
somebody who's
world I didn't
colorblind.
belong to.
Severely colorblind.
But whoever lived in there, they would understand.
Would they?
I needed help.
I needed help like
Anyone
dead
would
birds.
understand that.
Who's ever in that house would understand. Help, I'm in pain because I almost hit a ghost. What are you talking about?
Martha,
Alright.
grab my shotgun.
Hey, look, they're selling a sign.
Oh, sweet.
Let me just limp
So-
over. There we go.
Okay, another thing I'd like to point out. So the for sale sign is in front of the house, 40 yards away behind a locked gate.
Yeah, man.
Not only that, it's older than the house.
I mean, the gate's not locked anymore, but the tree is a tramp stamp.
Don't judge me. I got it when I was a sapling. Okay, I thought I could pull it up. Whatever.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I wonder if the Goonies are down there.
The unknown symbol let out a powerful aura.
Oh,
Aura. Aurora.
Just,
Nothing's gonna change, Bond. I thought you were gonna go back to the well and be like, did anything else change?
nothing's
just,
gonna stop us now.
just a limp into the house.
Limping?
Like, honey, there's a guy in our yard. He's moving statues and looks pretty
think-
fucked up.
Either his leg is
Oh,
broken.
god dang it. Go up the stairs.
Honey, he can't make it up the stairs. I think he's drunk.
There we go. Just, here we go. It's happening.
Enter
Mamma
the
mia.
survival
What's up with the
horror
goblet?
of White Night.
There's still some golden liquid inside the glass.
I
Don't
decided-
drink it.
Wait, so
I
there
decided
is-
to drink it because fuck it.
So there is color in this world to him.
Okay, so that makes everything that happened before useless.
Just don't
Like
drink
he's
Look at
just
the wind.
really not observant.
Is that blood or is that leaves?
Well, in black and white, it's up to your interpretation.
It's paint.
Well, time to flop my way into this house.
Rain.
Zombie! He just shoots him when he opens the door.
Speaking of which, I recently downloaded The Return of the Living Dead. And
Really?
I'm loving every minute of it. Like, I've seen it before. I have that, and I also have the second one. I think the first one is my all-time favorite zombie movie. Because it's got
Getting
punk
somewhere
rock,
Safe. That's
it's got
all that
zombies,
mattered.
That's
really,
all that matters.
really awesome
The
effects.
mansion seemed to
And
react
the
to
fact
my
that,
presence.
you know,
There was a smell.
Yes.
it
fact.
introduces
Cornered animal.
it introduces the new zombie that
The
eats
smell of
brains.
fear.
Oh,
It was the first zombie movie that introduced that
I entered
concept.
the place
was it?
Yeah.
because I had no choice.
Pretty cool.
I was praying to find a phone or
Since
some
it to
help.
find my phone, I was like, cell phone? Got a cell phone
I
on
didn't
him?
even
I was
bother
just thinking
wondering
something
what
involving
happened to
cell phone.
prayers when they reached the
Yeah.
wrong door.
Well, I guess
Well,
that's a
alright.
great place to end the episode as well.
Shelter for the night.
Shelter for the night.
Yeah, bye.